Hello everybody, welcome back to Sophisticated Organization. I am actually 1 week postpartum. I have our new addition, baby Lucy right here, who just drifted off to sleep. And that's part of what today's video is gonna be. We are gonna try and do a quick organization nap time hustle. Owen is upstairs sleeping. So I'm thinking we might have 30 minutes or so to get some stuff done. I'm gonna try and do 3 quick organizing projects and take you with me. These aren't earth-shattering organizing projects. I have very limited time right now, but we're just gonna see how much we can do and let's get going. I'm gonna try and fully settle her down and see if I can get her off my lap and we'll get to organizing. Okay, I think everyone's asleep. Owen actually just woke up. He'd been asleep for 15 minutes and I just got him back in bed. I think Lucy is good. And the first project we're gonna do is my pantry. Again, this is just a quick reorganization project. I'm gonna focus on these lower down bins. I think that's mostly where the mess is. There's a couple of other bins right up here that are snacks and kids food, but things have gotten out of the correct categories because it's just a little bit overflowing. So I want to try and recategorize and see if I can fit things in the right bin. So here we go. So first things first, I am pulling things out and rearranging them because first of all, things were just messy in some of these bins. And second of all, I ran out of space in certain bins. It was just throwing things in the wrong category. So I really want these to be categorized as correctly as possible. That's the whole point of having these labels, is that the items in the bins match the labels. So I have one for produce and one that's called This Week, which has been the absolute best catch-all category for things that are rotating in and out on a weekly basis. That one has some bread and stuff in it right now for different recipes. I'm working on reorganizing the breakfast one. That one is overflowing a lot more than I ever thought it would. So I'm trying to strategically place things so it fits really well in there. And then I have this nuts and seeds one. I also have dried fruit in there, but mentally I just know that's where those things go. And then you can see the rice and grains one that's to the left of it. I also have some things in there like grits and some other types of grains, but I've also put pasta in there. You can see that we just got 2 different types of macaroni and cheese from Costco. I decided to put a few of the boxes in the basement because that's just way too much to have upstairs here, and kind of reduced the amount that we have on the shelf there. The boys love mac and cheese, so we will go through that and use it. And then I also have a little spot here where I have canned goods and things like that, so I'm just rearranging those. I have some extra cereal because my mom likes Life cereal, and I'm just slipping it in there because she is in town a couple of times with me being newly postpartum to help me out. I am going through my spice bin, which is up high. I realized I had 2 ranch seasonings, so I combined those before putting it away. And then I have 2 more bins up high. I have one for snacks, that's more like adult snacks, and then one that says kid food, which is all of the different kid snacks. So trying to rearrange those, make sure my snacks and Jim's snacks are in our snack bin and the kids' snacks are in theirs. Project number 2, we are going to do a reorganization of the top 2 drawers over on this side of my office. It's like a double office, and it's my sophisticated side of the office, I call it, for shipping products out, which I have paused because of everything going on in life. But it has that stuff I use for Cricut and crafting, as well as camera supplies. And the 2 drawers are mixed between craft stuff and crickety type stuff and camera stuff. So I'm gonna try and make it a little bit more separated. And I think there's a little bit of decluttering I can do because there's a few things I'm not really using. So let's try. These two drawers have always been such a problem for me, so I'm hoping we can nail it down this time. Who knows? It's just kind of a lot of random stuff, it feels like, but it's all stuff that I use for my sophisticated business, let's call it, as well as personal crafting. And I realized I have a lot of backup little labels and things when I've printed things twice or I don't know, done projects where I had extra labels, so I'm going through those. I always have little extra dots cut out in both black and white because a lot of times when you print lettering, the machine will cut a really small circle and then it just scoots away and you never find it again. So it's always helpful to have those little extra dots on hand. And then you'll see I have a bunch of these monthly circles. I used those for my pregnancy and weekly circles, as well as we'll use those to take photos of baby Lucy as she gets bigger. The last organizing project is going to be reorganizing some of these toys really quickly. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I don't think I've mentioned it on YouTube yet, but our basement flooded like 4th of July and we still have yet to repair it completely, so it's kind of a no-go zone for the kids. So we brought some of the toys up and I don't really have a great home for them. It's just like really disorganized in here. So I'm gonna do a quick shuffle of things because like we brought some puzzles up. Still a lot of the basement toys stay downstairs and we can like bring them up and play with them and bring them back down, but it's just a disaster down there. So I'm gonna try and make it a little bit neater here. For the most part, there's like big bins at the bottom that say large cars, miscellaneous toys, and stuffed animals. Those are pretty good. It's like the smaller items that just seem really messy. So I'm going to tackle that. Okay, so this project wasn't anything crazy. It was mostly just rearranging things in the bins. I ran out of time, but I do want to potentially redo some of the labels. You'll see I have one for books, and then I don't have a label for the other bin. I was putting games and stuff in there. We usually keep all of our games downstairs, but I don't know, even if when we repair our basement, maybe I want to have some games up here. So maybe one side will say books and the other side will say games. The rest of this was just putting away a few other random toys, and everything was actually pretty clean and organized in here. It just needed to be put away and just tidied up a bit. Safe to say that was pretty chaotic. Literally everybody was waking up. I think we need to do a diaper change right now. But you know what? We did 3 very quick organizing projects, and if this is something you'd like to see as like a series, I know I do my sophisticated Saturdays, but we could do more like organizing nap time hustle or something like that as an ongoing series. So let me know if that's something you're interested in. Hopefully it gets like a little bit less chaotic as I start to get a grip on having kids home with me. And don't worry, there'll be a lot more of my normal content as well. So make sure you stay subscribed, hit that notification bell. I am, actually, you know what? She just fell back asleep. I am going to go back to the kids. I hope you enjoyed today's video, but until next time, I will see you guys later.